local alchemist Lapis Occultus with some triangle strategy. Right in mystery medicine, though Frederica cannot help but feel less than welcome in their midst.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
Rude.
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
Uh-huh.
What was his problem?
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
Frederica, okay? How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Oh, we have merchants. Open for business during the exploration phase, maybe selling rare items. Okay. Some meat. Recovery pellet. Oh. Okay. Therefore, for foreign dignitaries to be allowed into the ministry, take your time looking around. From the source to the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. here. Is thanks to the Hierophant that we want for nothing. Okay. Have you seen the great big wall around this city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us and the salt from any who would do us harm. Hyzant is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. The source? Sorry, I can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. Interesting. It must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. The goddess's teachings condemn the Roselle to backbreaking labor at the source to atone for the crimes of their forebears. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. Timber. Could the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father'd be happy to know you thought of him. Sorry, I just saw something shiny over here. Keep a lookout for shiny stuff, alright? Please. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. In Hyzant, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you are only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. Minister Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Sorceley with distaste. I had heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Sorceley stem. This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant. Though I honestly don't understand why. Okay. Hyzant is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask that you not interrupt Minister Sorceley's work. And please stay away from the source. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzant's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Minister Sorceley oversees all Hyzant's dealings in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. I must ask you to turn back. The source is just ahead, but you'll have to turn back. Only those with proper permission can enter. Patrol around the source is always tight. You cannot pass through here. There's a lot of restricted areas. Hello, merchant. Firestone. So the windstone spreads fires. Oil jug renders selected square flammable. Okay. I don't really have much of anything to sell, to be honest. Everyone in Hyzant knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzant, but the faith and happiness of her people. We cannot ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How has the Holy State achieved such balance? Seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. We'll go with the wealth's importance. Needless to say, our wealth springs from the source. The Roselle work there tirelessly day after day, harvesting salt to atone for their past sins. We believers offer our prayer up to the goddess who bestows her blessings upon us. Those blessings in turn bring us happiness. As long as one believes in the goddess here, wealth and happiness will naturally follow. I see. Thank you, Minister. The Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. Since they atone for are not their own, one cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teachings than it does producing salt. Makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. I find it difficult to understand why, in this nation that touts equality, the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. I suppose my ancestors did something so unforgivable that we have yet to earn the goddess's forgiveness. But the Roselle who committed those crimes have long since passed. In House Wolfort, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. Alright, I think we're all set. Enter the Ministry of Medicine. Yes. What is going to happen? Are we gonna be attacked? Oh no, it just... okay. Oop, I see a shiny. Ooh. That's a lot of money to play with. It's locked. The area ahead is off limits. Only those with permission may enter. Right, did anyone see any other shinies? Oh, okay. How the hell did I get up here? How do I get down? Okay, we got an ice stone. The goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. point. Ice amulet. No. Oh, if the ice amulet does what I think it does. Increase laser resistance by 30%. Perfect. So now she's not weak to ice. The Ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be part of that. Okay. I thought I saw a shiny. It's our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality someday. This is as far as you go. Only those with God's permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzant. The Ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and a source of the people's pride. Researchers immerse themselves in where the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to the studies is what brings us the greatest joy. This area is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. Locked. Goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there's something to be learned in all this. I don't know about that. Shinies. Not seeing any shinies. The guys decides what those at the Ministry of Medicine should study, so they do not squander their time pondering it themselves. No shinies. What's very suspicious is that there's a lot of off-limit areas. Oh, shiny. Ice Stone. Marvels of Narzelia, Volume 3. That it? That all the shinies? That's all the shinies. Interesting. I believe that's all the buildings I can go into. I already went in that one. Yes. Okay. I'd best regroup with the others.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir, thanks to Lady Frederica.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Hey.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Seema?
No. Even now, Lord Simone commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
True.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
What's happening?
What was that?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
There a fight? music before we fight. I don't think I can upgrade. Oh, wait, no, I might be able to, actually. I need 1 fiber for you. Ooh, I can actually upgrade immediately. I could upgrade you too. Not sold out of fiber. Alright, fine. Oh, I do have life stones. Those may come in handy. I'll increase Anna's damage. Mock bowers. Okay. But pointing on incidents that go around the realm covers a suspicious rumor. Okay, that's right. These. And D-class promotion. Okay, I think we're all set for the next fight then.
Anna, what happened?
He's dead. They're all dead.
Some researchers at the Ministry ran off with its secrets.
Oh.
To think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers.
That's bad.
Unbelievers? Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings. You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done. They could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Serenor.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
Let's get him. Information.
shall we?
Ow. I can't press anymore. What are we up against? Rebel Battle Mage, Rebel Healer. Scorch, Haste, Freezing Strike. Haste, Scorch. Clinius. Resist Temptation, Instant Death. And that'd be Clinius. Oh, that'd be you. Okay. Seems like roughly half of them are using ice. The only other unit we can consider is Eridor. He wouldn't be a great choice for magic, though. I think we're good. Healer.
Linnaeus, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself.
Yeah.
Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Linnaeus, such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true. We mustn't allow Linnaeus and his lackeys to get away. After them!
It would seem so. Simulation mode. You can enter simulation mode by pressing the A button on a unit other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of various actions on the selected unit without actually performing them. Okay.
Time to work.
Oh. Neat.
Charge!
I could have him go straight in, but I don't want to put him in a position like that.
I have to survive.
Get over here, you thief.
This battle is ours.
Regen one there. No good. I can at least get her in a decent position. Hey,
that.
could you not do that?
Forward!
Right there. Ow.
Let us try out their weakness.
You know what, actually? I am going to use Raging Beast.
I have your back.
Just what I needed.
And facing that way. Stop tasting people.
Shall we begin? Be at ease.
Okay.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Doesn't reach. Ow.
So, it falls to me.
Oh, I get to command you. Hmm. Yeah. I'll do that. Spicy breath.
You're joking.
Out of my way! This research is mine. None shall have it.
No.
Time to work.
You're a little bit hurt. Could do that and then use the item.
I'll take this.
For victory!
Hit you with the lance.
This battle is ours.
Really? That's... Alright.
I have to survive. Take this!
You suck.
Ah!
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Go this way. Ow. Puddles. Form when rains, fire is cast on snow frozen squares, ice attack is cast on squares set ablaze. Effects of lightning attacks will travel through Pulver's damaging all units. Oh, that could be bad. Hey, none of that.
Damn it!
Ow. Ow.
Shall we begin?
I shall try my level best. Stay composed.
I will end this.
Unfortunately, I can't get you both. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. And
With
we'll
the
set you on
powers
fire.
in me, we can win this! For a better world.
Oh, nice. Stop it.
Let me heal your wounds.
She still can't actually heal anyone from there. She goes there, she can heal him, though.
Allow me.
You have my thanks.
Time for some research.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Most interesting.
Ow.
My turn.
Actually, probably could. Yeah, I could take you out. Bop.
It's over.
Bop.
Charge!
Mm. Yeah.
My lance strikes true! Forward!
We mustn't let our guard down.
Yeah, she's hurting. I don't think I could. No. It'd be better to have her fall back a little.
Now!
Very well then. Cold wind blows!
Ow.
Shall we begin?
It ends here.
Nice. Ow.
There is mercy on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's good. Hey,
I fight for peace.
get back here. Oh, you two are weak to it, though. Yeah.
2 ashes.
Stop.
We can win this.
Nope, they dropped something too. Ow.
I shall do what I can.
Alright, just really? Okay, that's not great. Yeah. Might as well put you over here and continue healing.
Allow me.
Most appreciated. So, it falls to me.
You're like out of points.
Time to work.
Yeah, I was trying to poison you. Yeah, that did work. Okay.
When a wolf is cornered,
Wait
wait your turn. To lead, I must throw. Sheer goal.
You are hurting pretty bad. So we're gonna have to go over here.
The hunt is on.
Shall we begin? It ends here. This was destined to occur.
I shall try my level best.
Well. You suck. Not really.
A brief respite.
I'll take it from here.
For the future of House Wolford.
Nice. That'll at least protect you.
I fight for peace.
So, it falls to me.
understand, don't you, Corentin? You must let me go.
As a fellow researcher, I understand your plight. Even so, I cannot condone this.
Shall we begin?
Cure him.
Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you. Very well then.
Thank you. Ow. Your staff thingy hurts.
I will end this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Victory is within reach.
Again.
This is the end. I feel stronger already.
Nice.
For victory!
It's not really many good choices for you. Guess I could put you over here.
Forward!
I could try and delay him again. Actually, yeah, I will do that. I'm gonna delay you.
I'll make this quick.
Time to take flight.
Mm. Just can't reach anyone there.
You are not worthy of my time.
I shall try my level best.
That's nice. Next is Frederica.
Sloppy!
I fight for peace.
Oh crap, they're resistant to it.
Please, heed my call. What?
Now stop healing each other. God. I don't think I want to do that because you can't hurt.
Shall we begin?
And the same here, wipe her. Her magic defense in that.
Be at ease.
Have my thanks.
I will end this.
Just click the
My
spells.
turn. Get in here!
Onward!
Actually, delaying you seems to be working.
I'll make this quick.
This battle is ours. My pride is my shield.
Fly up here.
You are not worthy of my time.
Too slow. I won't give up. Freeze!
Ow.
I must find a way. My turn.
I will end this.
I'm also not too concerned about you because you're literally almost dead.
This power will protect us.
Flame shield.
I
Nice.
will end this.
Actually, no. Alright. I am for poison at him.
Suffer.
May I?
Nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna
Where was I?
Let me heal your wounds.
Your wounds
Dear
are
Benedict.
My utmost thanks.
Let's do now.
You collect that.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
And, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Pop.
We win.
Pop.
My goddess. I'm not your pawn. I am merely...
Nice. And we got a few kudos.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research. Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
Something wrong?
You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
What will happen to them now?
Good question.
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
It would seem so.
You did well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
If you insist, I do have a request. I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life.
I think he's
I
coming
will
with
consider
us.
it.
We will take our leave here.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment? This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
Interesting.
You wish to leave Hyzant?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzant. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
Understandable.
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius' plan. But I was a coward. One who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
Yes.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it. On the contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
Okay, calm down.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin. Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Corentin, join your forces. Corentin's aptitudes in battle freezes the field and slows enemies with ice magic, can freeze squares, hindering enemy movement, creates icy obstructions. Let's see what we're looking at with him then. Yep, that's something to keep in mind. Learns that at level 5. Oh, you're really? He's only level 3? We're in that 6. 5, 6, 5, 5. Raise an ally's fire resistance for 2 turns. Grant them the ability to counter fire attacks. That's interesting. No, 5 as well. Okay. Oh. Hello. Lord Serno, adept gratitude. At last I may pursue my research free from ministry's stifling orders. I am a student of ice magic, particularly the fascinating crystalline structures of the ice itself. See, as the surface melts, a quasi-liquid layer forms and... Forgive me, Lord, I find magic to be a fascinating topic of conversation. Though I am but a scholar, I swear to you, I will prove that ice magic has its place on the battlefield. I honestly do not doubt that. Weapon damage, HP up, physical defense, evasion, ice resistance. Does... Oh, okay. She doesn't get fire resistance. Excuse me. Okay, nothing special there. You're still sold out on those. So I can increase Benedict's stuff, but not sure I want to. I'm gonna save up till I get points for that. Currently active unit guaranteed critical hit. Covering allies HP by 50%. Move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Actually, I'm gonna get that. And let's check out you. And go from Cryomancer to Ice Caster. I think that fight went well. Their duty fulfilled, Serno and House Wolfort bid farewell to the holy state of Heisland.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Nope. Eridor, I told you. I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
Yeah, we are.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Very well and good. But we also have a wedding to prepare for.
That's right.
Busy times lie ahead, Frederica.
Yes.
Let us make it a grand wedding. Huette, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I'm just in time. I came to thank you, and see you off on behalf of the Holy One.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolford shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Very nice.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenor, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
Me as well, I think.
We have heard much about how all in Hyzant are blessed by the goddess's teachings. And yet, they told us almost nothing of the Roselle. What sort of lives do they live here? What sort of life did Mother lead?
Is something the matter, Frederica?
Forgive me. I was merely lost in thought.
Thoughts of the Roselle, I presume.
Yes. I wondered what effect it might have on your relations with Hyzant, now that we are to wed.
Right now, our three nations work together, but none can say what the future holds. Whatever may occur, know that you will not have to bear it alone. It will be a burden for all of House Wolford to bear, together.
Thank you, Serenoa.
Land of Sand and Sun completed. Her concerns are definitely notable, though.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolford domain. Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whiteholm in the Crown City. Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolford, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzelian Mines.
Chapter 4, A New Dawn. Big boom.
That should be the end of that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
Something's gonna happen here.
What in the name of iron?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
What they find.
What the? It couldn't be.
Couldn't be what?
that settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony?
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress, if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it.
Screw them.
Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
No!
The roots of the conflict run deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then... I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them, to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Aye, all of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Yay, everyone's coming. Rosellan village. So with a new chapter, I'm gonna guess you've restocked. You have not. Okay then. Commitment, freedom, where intellectual pursuits are concerned, Lord. Alright, well. Serno visits Rosellan village on his demands for the first time in hopes that they will make his betrothed's wedding dress.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica. My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle. And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
Thank you. You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolfort.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt. Though, even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Aesfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you. pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
Sure. I'd very much like that. Thank you.
Perhaps I'll have a look around the village and get to know its people while they're taking her measurements. Oh, I see shinies. Thank you for welcoming me into your village so I can just straight up rob you. The Roselle share a portion of the forest bounty with House Wolford each year as thanks for their safekeeping. Their quality pelts and fresh fruit make for a significant portion of House Wolford's capital. I couldn't believe my eyes when the Roselle arrived in the Demand during the Salt Iron War. I'd never seen anyone so downtrodden. Moved me to my core to see them thriving in peace times after all they went through. Now we just gotta keep them safe. I regret to say this is my first time visiting the Rosellan village. I'm happy to see that they've flourished under Lord Simon's protection these last 30 years. I'm eternally grateful to House Wolford. We would not be alive today if not for your protection. As a steward of this village, I pray we can work together to ensure a lasting peace. Lord Simon offered us his protection without a word about our origins or our troubled history. His generosity is boundless, and I fear we shall never repay it. Instead, I simply pray that our village remains protected. I bear great responsibility to these people. It falls to me to keep their land free from harm, no matter what the cost. Oh, I saw a shiny. I see a shiny. Kitty. Your hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. We don't get many visitors to our fair village. What are you doing back here? Pray today's hunt goes well. I'd love to fetch a fine pelt for House Wolford. We must be strong and vigilant if we are to maintain the peace we have enjoyed on these lands. Oh, actually, no. Let me up there. We made our home here in the valley in the hopes we'd not be discovered. Use the lay of the land to our advantage, like. I don't think there's any more shinies. We play together almost every day. Today we're climbing the ladder out to the roof and playing lookouts. Will just be a bit longer to taking Lady Frederica's measurements. Please have a look around the village in the meanwhile. It didn't look like there were any more buildings I could enter. It's No fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else. But Mother gets mad at me if I go too far. You'll be able to venture further afield when you're older. When that day comes, I'll show you both around the domain myself. Ah, but there's plenty of fun to be had here. I'm sure your mother would be pleased if you took up hunting or fishing. That's because you're precious to her. You'd do well to heed her words. But I don't want to be in this village forever. Don't despair, my child. You'll be able to leave the village soon enough, and your mother with you. If you say so, it'd be nice to go on a trip with her once it's safe. We came to this land in the midst of the Salt Iron War, desperate to escape Paisan's extraordinary cruelty. Your father then granted us asylum in our hour of need, shielding us from further harm. I would have done the same. We have a duty to help those in need. I pray the day soon comes when you no longer require protection and are free to live your lives unfettered. I intend to honor that. Let's work together and make this land a prosperous one for your people. Yeah, that one. It hardens me to hear that, my lord. We will never forget all that we owe you. I swear you will do right by your land. Father granted the Roselle asylum on our lands. Though they once hailed from Hyzant, they are now as much a part of the Wolfort domain as anyone else. Alright, we've talked to everyone. Surely they'll have finished taking your measurements by now. Meanwhile... Oh.
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you're so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play. You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
Okay.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Well then...
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
Definitely be some trouble there.
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once. Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost. You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
What they find?
Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzelia. And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
Oh boy.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither father nor Gustadolf ever could.
He's definitely letting his ambition drive him.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
There's a lot of bad stuff happening. Hello, Roland. So how often exactly do you restock? Mock battle. I'm stuck. I think I did save already, but just in case. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on, so back at the Rosellan village.
The dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
Hello.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
We were looking for you.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask, of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
Yeah.
He is a man with grand visions for the future. That much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
I definitely
Then
don't
let us
trust
waste
him.
not one moment more. To the mines.
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
Serenoa and Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Looks like it's going to need more exploring here. House Wolfort pays visit to the Green Norzellian mines, where they are reunited with Dragan. I do not trust him at all.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer. Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this?
You didn't anticipate
Prince
this.
Roland and my friends of House Wolfort.
Uh-huh.
To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
A portrait of the goddess herself, drawn with... Is this dyed salt?
It is. I understand they're used as talismans in Hyzant.
Dyed salt?
This gift would fetch unfathomable value in the duchy. I cannot thank you enough.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the ardent youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Yeah.
Indeed. That future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Wait, your highness!
Huh?
One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Uh-huh.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I'd no idea your explosives were so powerful. How do you make them anyway?
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
Thank you.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you're through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
Add the power of salt notes. Mines appear to be operating apace. Perhaps I'll survey the operation more closely until my bedding is ready. Okay, I see a couple of shinies here. I see a shiny there. I'm stuck. I see a shiny over here. I see a there we go. There's a shiny over here. Mining schedule. Stone. That all the shinies. Vanguard scarf. Guarantees first action at the start of battle. Oh. Okay. I could put this on some with a low speed. I think I might give it to Benedict. Come on. Back down, back down, back down. There we go. We'll be sending the iron we mine here to the consortium. They'll want to account for it all as they do with salt and all else. The mine here is under the jurisdiction of Claris. Never met a thing he couldn't sell that one. I was right to come with you. I do believe we've succeeded in lowering Dragan's guard. It gladdens me to see a healthy contingent of miners from the duchy alongside your brethren from Glenbrook. Lord Dragan's father, Minister Svarog, is as capable a man as the Archduke himself. By all rights, he should be the nation's prime minister, and yet he's performing glorified border duty in the middle of nowhere. I can't imagine he's happy about it. Svarog, that's Frederica's uncle. If Mr. Svarog is indeed as capable as this miner would have me believe, how did he end up steward of Twinsgate? Nothing down there, right? Yeah, nothing down there. I've come deliver your lunch to my husband. Come to deliver lunch to my husband and his fellow miners. They eat like horses, and yet I still manage to make too much. Frost is hard at work building a rail car that will transport the ore we take from the mines. Can you imagine how much more efficient that will make the process? I never expected Prince Roland and the Lord of House Wolfort himself would grace us with their presence. It is truly an honor. I thank you for making the journey. Must have been a hard journey to get here. The roads to the mine aren't exactly well worn. Watch your step as you return home, my lord. I've been teaching the others what I gleaned from all that reading I did in the archives. We'll master the Frost techniques, my lord. There's no shortage of practice down in the mines. It's hard labor, mining. I'll tell ye, I don't see a man here I wouldn't want for my own army if it came down to it. We're paid for the iron we mine, so I'd better break off a big chunk of ore, or better yet, find a rich vein. I understand a few fights broke out between the miners of Frost and Glenbrook at first, but such is bound to happen when two nations come together. Thankfully, they've learned to communicate, and now everything is progressing apace. The future is what we make of it, Lord Serenoa. May the partnership with your house prove long and fruitful. As I see it, the mines are merely the beginning. We have much work to do, and I pray I can count on your assistance going forward. The mine itself is larger than I imagined. I believe my hawk could fly cleanly through its tunnels. Only miners pass this point, sir. We're clearing rubble from a collapsed tunnel. The rest of it may be unstable. As a result, we cannot risk letting anyone through. Right. Despite the explosives collapsing one of the tunnels, mining appears to be on schedule. Running a mine, let alone one owned by 3 nations, is no easy task. The lack of unrest is a credit toward Dragon's leadership. To that end, indulge me with a hypothetical. Suppose you led this operation and an incident occurred. How would you respond? Seeing as a joint accord, I would resolve the matter peaceably with Hyzant and Frost's involvement. I would hear the problems firsthand from the miners themselves. Issuing orders blindly from above leads to chaos. I would order an investigation into the cause and find the party or parties responsible. There must be no cause for bad blood between our nations. I'm gonna go with that one. Indeed, we cannot be the only ones to bear the brunt of any troubles, but the Crown and other nations will seek to share their burdens too. There is merit in these hypotheticals, Serenoa. They ensure we are prepared when we find ourselves in times of crisis, and allow us to get ahead of any problems that may harm the venture. I should consult my father about this as well. All set. Everything appears in order as I expected. Perhaps my bedding is ready by now. Cyrano and the others speak of their hopes for Norzelia's future when a sudden urgent matter is brought to Dragan's attention. I don't think we have time for a full-scale battle. So, let me take a look here. Stone, timber and stone, iron and stone. I think we're going to increase Gila's physical defense. And again, you are sold out. So I'm thinking we'll do a mock battle. This will give us fiber. Bunch of bowmen. Oh. Hello.
Understood.
Nobody recommended. There seems to be a large amount of physical fighters here. So I think I'll take out Benedict and
The battle
Eridor.
with pleasure.
I think. No. I think this should be good. Battle begins. We need a following shortcut button to accelerate the pace of battle. Move to the current selected space and end your turn. Use Quitus. You can use Quitus via the battle menu. Note that you must have enough Quitus points in order to use one, and each Quitus may only be used once per battle.
My turn.
And one I have is Restore. We're actually going to get straight to it. Excuse me. Thank you. Ow. Stop it.
For victory!
Your bowman's over there.
Brace yourself!
Ow. Ow.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Yeah, can do that.
Together.
Are you
Sound strike.
kidding me?
Come at me! Look to my shield!
Yeah, do that. Alright, you got two of them. Ow. Ow.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Yes.
Your wounds are healed.
Much appreciated.
It's one step closer to our hope.
Nice. There you go. Focus on him. Could
Allow
you
me.
not? Actually, I'm gonna move you over there so you can get the three of them.
2 ashes.
Time to work.
There you go. Just focus on him. Mm,
This is the end. Victory is within
You
reach.
left yourself open.
and hit.
For victory!
Mm. Rowan, we're gonna have to finish him off.
It ends here! I grow ever stronger!
Nice. Oh, I didn't even see that there. Ow.
From where shall we strike?
Mm. Can probably have Rowan get that.
On your guard. That hit the mark.
My turn.
Not the healer.
Come at me!
I shall do what I can.
Stay there.
Your wounds are healed.
You have my gratitude.
Heal her.
I fight for peace.
Keep focus on him. And actually just beat you to death with a book.
You've left yourself open.
There you go. Knowledge is power. Ow!
Your orders?
He's gonna need some healing soon.
What have we here?
Allow me.
Again.
Leave it to me. Charge.
For the honor of House Wolford.
So they're not pissed anymore.
Ha! That hit the mark.
Ooh, that's bad.
It's only a flesh wound.
Is it now?
I will end this.
Over here. Use that there.
Two ashes.
Double kill.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Now we just need to collect
Much
spoils.
appreciated.
I will end this.
Actually, Roland's going next. I can have him collect that.
I won't lose.
Okay, they'll let me do that.
For the honor of House Wolford. Perish.
Bop.
Wide open.
Bop.
I fight for peace. Two ashes.
That all you got?
And
You're
just kill him.
done.
Very nice. Two fiber. Oh, hi, Kasira. I'm sorry, I was so focused on the battle I didn't even see you there. Oh, bleh. You only just got here. How's your day been? I could actually do two of hers. Oh, that's bad. Sorry to hear that one. That's unfortunate to hear. That. Nothing for sale. Unfortunately, you kind of caught me at the tail end of my stream, so I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. I am gonna go raid one of my friends though, so we can show them some support. For everyone, thank you for joining me. Be sure to follow my Twitch, turn notifications on so that you can catch me next time. Also, be sure to check out my YouTube channel where my VODs will be going, along with leaving a like and comment on the videos. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a fantastic day. We are going to go raid one of my friends. And goodbye.